Would you prefer Luka's Lakers or Lakers del Luka?
What up, everybody, and welcome to the FB and Goob Show. I am FB,
What's up, y'all? I'm the Goob.
and we are sponsored by the Good Time Tavern of Livermore, California. I like Luca's Lakers.
It just rolls off the tongue.
It's
Yeah, I know. We'll
nice.
be we'll be talking a lot about Luka's Lakers. That huge deal went down. We'll be talking about another move that's potentially has more importance for championships than the Luka move. But first, I think we have to start with Super Bowl 59 and all its glory. And I'll let you know right now, I haven't watched a minute of what's on TV, so hopefully some of this will be new and exciting.
You haven't watched a minute of what that's on
The
TV.
Super Bowl extravaganza, what's happening with the pregame and whatever. I don't know
None of
what
that
they
shit matters.
predicted. Yeah,
It's Chiefs in the last drive to win somehow, some way. I don't get it. We already know what happens.
I tend to disagree with you, my friend. I am going the
I want to
opposite
disagree too. Let's
direction.
talk about this. Let's actually talk about the Super Bowl. The Eagles
Yeah,
are the better team, right?
obviously,
Obviously.
by every metric and stat that I've written down, defensively, offensively, yeah, they're better. But so the other two teams, the Bills or the Chiefs, have beaten the Bills. Uh, they were better too.
Sure. I thought the Bills were going to win. That's why I'm not predicting the Super Bowl. That's why I'm just going to go with the flow and watch the commercials
Yeah.
and eat some food.
Got any maybe some side bets, some prop bets?
I have no bets yet. I don't even have a Super Bowl square yet.
Do you ever do like the coin toss or the how long the national anthem thing is or anything like that?
No, I mean, not where I could make any real money from it. No.
I feel like you should have lied there and maybe told a fun story or something, but we'll move on.
No,
No,
I just do the Super Bowl squares in the fantasy. So,
that's
yeah.
right. No, the tavern will be bumping that Sunday. We've got all sorts of stuff already on tap. I won't get into it, but pulled pork and a couple of dishes by JT and Craig. It shall be fantastic.
I considered staying and going, but I still have to get home and I would assume be at the post office by 8:30 in the morning. So,
Hey, well, fun for you. It's all good.
yeah, you guys have fun for me. I'm almost
All
through
right.
probation, so
Honestly, after looking at the stats, if I erase the names, Mahomes, Andy Reid, and the teams and stuff, there's no doubt in my mind that as long as the quarterback from Team B, the Eagles, doesn't fumble, this should be a two-score game. It should be. The Eagles should win easily.
how much do you think the Eagles, I mean, do you think they're just going to I mean, would you just hand off to Saquon Barkley every time?
Before I answer that question, can I just say a couple things about Saquon?
Sure.
All right, so I wrote this down. Saquon is 60 yards away from being just the third running back all time to run for 500 yards in one playoff run.
Okay.
If he gets 110 yards, he passes the amount of yards that Jerry Rice has received for in one playoff run. That would be
Okay.
a ridiculous one. And if he goes for 168, he passes John Riggins for most yards during any playoff run, receiving or running.
Now, is this yards from scrimmage or just running
This
yards?
is just rushing. You could add the receiving. He's also could break Jerry Rice's touchdown record if he pulls off three in the Super Bowl. I don't know. I see big things happening for Saquon. Take the over on all Saquon's prop bets. The Chiefs have not seen a guy like this before. This is a new Saquon. This is super Saquon.
This is Saquon with a good offensive line and a lot of good players around him.
Ooh,
I mean,
yeah, the Chiefs and their slanting. The Eagles might just maul him, just knock him down, and then Saquon has a gap and ta ta.
I do like the linebacker for the Chiefs, that Bolton. I think he plays well. Chris Jones, of course, is definitely, um, you
Yeah, we
know,
mentioned that last week.
in a league of his own.
Whoever can push that center nose tackle, yeah, you gotta stop the running backs before they get going. Same with Derrick Henry, but Saquon's in a different league where if you get in the backfield, he could still run for 60 yards.
Yeah, I
on that.
mean, he doesn't seem to be. I mean, Derrick Henry runs over you. Saquon Barkley just doesn't seem to get tackled,
Yeah,
even when
he's
you're
so
even when
elusive.
you're tackling him. You know what I mean? He's kind of running away from you while you're tackling him. Like, he's no.
Right.
So I don't
And he's
know. I
so
mean,
strong, he doesn't care if you're hanging on. Yeah.
it's been pretty impressive, I will admit. If they go with the same idea they did against Washington, Jalen Hurts, he ran for touchdowns and Saquon ran for touchdowns, and these receivers haven't really been seen yet. I'd really be interested to see if they show up in the Super Bowl. AJ Brown a little in the last game, but Devontae Smith a little. I think Grodot has been the receiver of the playoffs for for the Eagles, to be honest with you. So I don't know. But all hail Saquon Barkley for sure. If I would hand the ball off to him
Or at least fake it. You have to at least fake hand it to him every
and
time.
then pass it to him as fast as I could. So it was
Sure.
almost a handoff, but it was a pass. So yeah, I think I'd ride his shoulders the whole way. I would definitely bet on the prop bets because I would abuse Saquon Barkley.
Oh
I
yeah, no,
mean,
he's gonna be great. Andy Reid versus Saquon. That's how I dub this. Because you look at Mahomes' stats and he's like kind of a man of the moment kind of guy. You know what I mean? He
well,
shows
this
up for
is the
that one
moment.
play that makes Sports Center. But you look at his stats: 7 touchdowns, 5 picks, 65% completion in the Super Bowl. It's not very impressive.
No, it's Trent Dilfer numbers.
You know what I'm saying?
So, but like you said, in the moment, Travis Kelsey in the moment,
Yep. No, yeah, exactly.
Pacheco, Kareem Hunt in the
Yeah,
moment.
yeah. It's unlikely that the Chiefs get Butterfingers, so to speak, or slippy fingers.
Oh yeah,
Um, so the Eagles got to hold on to the rock. That's step one for them.
step one. I would. I don't know. So far, the Eagles have looked really good through this playoff run, so it's going to
Yeah,
be interesting. I mean, the
yeah.
Eagles are definitely the best team going into this for sure.
I got the Eagles covering. I'll just put that out there. Whatever the spread is, as long as it's not like 12.
Uh,
Anything under that, I got the Eagles.
can't be more than 3.5.
Oh no, it's not going to be anywhere near my number. I'm taking Eagles covering easily. I might tease it down and still take the Eagles.
I I I think they've definitely had the better team all year long. Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs just continue to win. And
No, yeah,
that's why I'm not
just
going
say
to
it.
pick
Just
anybody.
say it. Just say it. Mahomes is going to win. We're going to all hate TV when they're running around in the
I'm
confetti.
trying not to say it. So, but
Right. Like, think of the hate of America when people see, well, this is the Nakamura. This is just hate for you. All right. Anyway, you know what I mean? That's what's happening. I don't disagree with you that I could be completely wrong, but I mean, stats don't lie. Free throws lie. The ball sometimes lie. Yeah, stats lie too sometimes.
uh, I know that's why I'm not picking one because
Fine.
I can't go against them. And like I said, and I think I'm just gonna. Here's how I look at it. If he does it and he wins, he'll have done something nobody's ever done, and I'll have witnessed it. It might never happen again. I like to witness stuff.
Did
Witnessing stuff is cool.
did you
You know what
see?
I
Did you see? Pat Riley has made a deal with the Chiefs owner. They're allowed to use three-peat, and Pat Riley is about to get paid. He's a huge Chiefs fan right now. That's all I got to say.
I mean, that really is a thing. They had to pay Pat Riley for that, or is Pat Riley just that big of a douchebag?
No, no, no. Remember
Yeah.
back when the Heat and he copyrighted three-peat and all that stuff? Yeah. He made a deal. Hey guys, if you three-peat, you can use my stuff instead of the normal whatever percent. You just give me like $3 million. So I don't know what the deal was, but there's a deal.
Go Pat Riley for somehow making $3 million out of the fucking Chiefs having a chance. I mean, like, wow, good job.
Yes,
That's
sir.
why we need to, you know, make sure some of the stuff we say, just in case, we can say, hey, listen, just give us $3 million. Just saying.
Exactly.
All right, I mean,
Yeah.
one move he did made him $3 million 20 years later. I mean, fuck,
So,
man.
so if I beat you at the new game 3 times in a row, I'm not allowed to say I just repeated on you. Is that the
You're gonna
deal?
have to call fucking Pat Riley. I don't know about that.
All
I
right, all right. I'll call it a three banger or something. Ooh, can I
yeah.
copyright three banger? I should do that right now. Dibs, dibs, internet, dibs.
Yeah, just copy it then. Or copyright it. Whatever you got to do. I don't know.
Fair
It's a tough one. I mean, three banger. That sounds like somebody said that with an old 3-cylinder car. You know what I mean? What you got there?
yeah,
That's old three banger.
absolutely. It's
You
fine with
know,
me.
I feel like that's already been copyrighted.
Right. Well, they probably put it in the mail and it hasn't received it yet. I'll just email the copyright people.
There you
Wink.
go. Use technology because three
Yeah,
banger guys probably haven't. They probably put shit in the mail.
indeed, indeed. So
That
I
stuff
think
gets missorted all the time.
you got anything else for the Super Bowl? We do have other NFL news.
We do. Where you think Miles Garrett goes?
Who? Where would I want him to go, or where do I think he goes?
Where do you think he goes?
I think he ends up um, in New York with Jameis Winston.
With
That,
the
that that would be the Giants. I say he goes to the Giants with
thank you.
Jameis Winston.
Of course it's
Sorry, yeah. I forgot you didn't see that interview.
no.
Or yeah. So yeah, I guess
James Winston, and Miles Garrett to the Giants.
that's what I'm saying. That's big splash, New York style, right there.
I'm all right with that.
Yeah, and if they want to draft a quarterback, and James can be the backup, and he'll just wait his turn like he always does.
Well, they're not going to be able to draft a quarterback. They have to trade for Miles Garrett. He's not a free agent. He's got 2 years left on his contract.
Yowza! All right,
So
well,
that's why I ask, where do you think he goes? Because like I don't want the Packers to trade for him. You know what happens when you trade for Miles Garrett? Here's what happens. You trade away 3 first-round draft picks and a third-round pick, and then you pay Miles Garrett $100 million. And then you got to hope something comes from that. And
all right.
I
So
would
then,
prefer to not go that method.
I mean, so if in that context you're talking teams like the Bills and the Ravens that need to get over that Mahomes hump, that are
Right.
willing to sacrifice paying, all those bonuses 10 years down the road if they could just beat Mahomes this one time.
Right.
All
That's what
right.
I'm
So,
talking about. Who's going to where who needs him that bad?
well,
I hope the Packers don't need him that bad.
Von Miller is probably going to get cut, so Buffalo could spend hit Von Miller money on him. So that is a possibility. I mean, I'd like to
What
see.
are you giving Cleveland though?
I mean, other 3 picks. I don't know, lots of picks,
Lots of picks.
lots of picks.
I don't know if he's worth lots of picks and then turn around and giving him cap casualty money. Because that's what he becomes, is a cap casualty. You know what I mean? Or he becomes like shit, we got to pay that guy 29 million a year.
All right. Well, what about Houston? Fairly young team. They don't have a lot of veteran contracts.
Right.
They could do a Will Anderson and Miles Garrett thing. That'd be pretty scary.
That would be scary.
Um, I don't know who they would give up. I'm sure they could probably give up Tank Dell and a number one and some other stuff and call it a day.
Didn't Cleveland trade all their picks to Houston for Deshaun Watson? And
Yeah,
now
and then
you want to trade all those players back to Cleveland for Miles Garrett? That's like one of the funniest things I've ever heard on television.
nice.
That's great.
Yeah, that could work.
Cheers to you. I like that. So yeah, let's do that. I like Houston doing it because that would be completely comical. It would
All right.
almost be like the players they would have drafted in the first place.
No, it makes for some serious drama too. And
It
CJ Stroud in year 3. Ah, great. It's gonna be all good.
Miles Garrett, Will Anderson, he's going to be year whatever whenever he wants. He's playing very well.
Yeah.
You got the coach, the young cornerback, he's Stingley, he's starting to, yeah, I like that. Go Houston. Houston should make the move.
That'd be nasty. That would be
Yeah,
nasty.
that would. All right.
What a Cooper Cup, man. Cooper Cup, the Rams said, hey, we're trading you.
For a
So he
fourth rounder.
you think that's what's happening? But there's probably a big line for, a fourth rounder for Cooper Cup. Who doesn't sign up for that? I'll be like, yeah,
You
I'll
got
sign
to
up for
pay
that.
his $20 million contract, though, if they just do the trade.
Okay, sure. 20 million is
Or
not much.
or
And
if
we
the
just we just gave Ayuk like 28.5 million. Someone's definitely going to pay Cooper Cup 20.
wouldn't it be better to make the Rams hold on to him and have to pay them the $7.5 million he's going to be owed for being there on March 3rd?
And then just cut him. They'd have to cut him or something.
Yeah. And then why don't you I would wait for Cooper because I know that I know that they have to pay him 7.5 or $5 million. And then if he's still there a couple weeks later, it's $7.5 million. And then when they go to make the trade after that, the team always got to pay him 12.5.
There you go.
So I would be a hold on Cooper Cup. I would wait on Cooper Cup.
Sure, but there's a lot of fun places he could end up. Let's just admit that.
I'd take him right now to have, we have all this young talent still learning.
Me too.
And then you got Cooper Cup who just knows how to get open.
Yeah, no, I'd take him on the Niners. We cut Debo and add Cooper Cup right now. We're all good. No problem.
Yeah. I don't know how much. We have to make a decision on Watson. And we have to make a decision. I hope Romeo Dobbs is the one we keep. And bring in Cooper Cup as a veteran to go along with those second, third year receivers. Probably helpful for Jordan Love.
Fair enough. Do you worry about this is breaking news? Chip Kelly has left Ohio State and will be offensive coordinator for Pete Carroll and the Las Vegas, also used to Rams.
I like where the Las Vegas Raiders are going here.
Do you? Hey, please explain.
I like the hire of Pete Carroll to just bring some like common sense back to the football world. Because the Raiders are all over the place. And Pete Carroll, say what you want to say about him. But national championship, Super Bowl winner, probably was shocked to be fired from the Seahawks, to be honest. And Chip Kelly, I don't know. Chip Kelly he should have stayed in Ohio State. That's the only time he's ever been anybody.
Right.
He's been a failure everywhere else he's gone. Name somewhere Chip Kelly won a national championship or won anything.
Oh, no, he was good at Oregon that one year before he tried this whole pro thing before and then failed miserably. So, yeah.
That was the Eagles thing. Yeah, but he didn't win the national championship with Oregon, did he? He lost to the Buckeyes.
Correct. Yeah, I don't think he won it.
Yeah, he lost to Ohio State. So the 1 year he was there, he lost to the team that he eventually won with. You should probably go back to that, I don't know if going to the Raiders in the turnaround is going to make Chip Kelly any better. But the Raiders might be a little better.
I'll believe that when I see it.
We'll see who Pete brings in. That's the key.
He brought in Chip Kelly. What are the Raiders
I'm not
doing?
talking about coaches. You guys got to start making personnel decisions here and players. Let's see if they bring in some linemen, or let's see if they bring in a stupid ass quarterback. You know what I mean? If Justin Fields shows up,
Shedeur Sanders, welcome to Las Vegas.
See, that's when Pete's failed, and I don't think he's going to make that mistake. I don't think he's going to. I know Tom. That's a bad idea. Let's not do that. I don't want to do that. Or he goes the Russell Wilson route again, and he goes for Cam Ward. So, I don't know.
Fair enough. The draft. April shall be fun.
Nah, it's going to be a terrible draft. Yes, I'm ready. I thought we were going to start it when you started talking about basketball, but we ended up going off to something else. So,
oh yeah, I was just faking you out a little bit.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, for everyone watching, we are about to do a new question and answer game. It's NBA 3-on-3, where FB and I go back and forth and we score each other. But first, oh my lord, did you hear the trade? Caitllin Clark has a new teammate in Indiana. The Fever have signed long term, long time. We're gonna go with long time superstar Joanna.
Bonner.
What's her name? Bonner.
Yes.
So
I
I'm
didn't want
super
to hear you
excited about.
struggle with that
I'm
name again.
pumped. I'm pumped. I know. For some reason, I couldn't say. I'm not gonna
Bonner.
say. Yeah, Joanna. I got no problem with. But
Joanna Bonner.
there you go, Joanna Bonner.
Yes.
But yeah, the Indiana Fever and Caitllin Clark, at veteran, superstar, two-time champion, two-time All NBA, All Star, three of the last 4 years. Woo! Caitlin can't learn something from this lady. No one
I
can.
don't think Caitllin needs to learn anything.
She's just natural born genius. She actually doesn't need any help. I'm actually sad she has help now.
I hope that this lady doesn't take away any of the shots Caitllin was going to shoot.
I don't think so. I don't think we have to worry about that. Caitlin's gonna keep checking.
As long as she helps with Caitlin's assists, I do not care.
Yeah, I was gonna put this in my looking forward to, but I don't think WNBA starts till like March or something.
Oh yeah, don't put that in you're looking forward to.
Not yet,
I,
not yet.
I can. I mean, I could maybe put NASCAR in, but I'm not.
Yeah, not yet, not yet.
But it's coming.
But huge move by the Indiana Fever. It's Fever time. Don't
It's
don't be
fever
late.
time.
Don't not be on the bandwagon, my friends.
It's fever time.
It's Fever time. Does that happen in sign language?
Yeah.
Anyway, sounds good.
That
So
is
we will start the game. As you can see, the board is over here. We're going to do 3 questions each. I believe. Who's asking questions first? That'd be you, probably. I actually think I should start because I have the more important questions.
Oh, let's just get mine over with then, big guy.
I feel like I'm a little taller than I used to be.
You're taller than me. That's for sure.
Facts. That's facts.
These are facts. So if that makes you feel any better, you're good to go.
Not really.
All right.
A lot of people are telling you.
Right?
Sure.
All right. Question numero uno. Are you surprised there wasn't more moves in the Eastern Conference so far in the trade?
Surprised? Well, there's 2 more. There's like 48 more hours or
I
so left
understand
in
that, but I
this whole
mean,
trade deadline. And I know you understand that, but I think everyone just kind of like, when an earthquake hits, we're in California. When it hits and there's like a little bit of damage, everyone's kind of just shocked for a day, has to rescrew in some of their stuff and fix some things, and then they realize what had happened, and then they go out. They go to Costco, they go to Home Depot, they get the stuff they need and they fix it. So I feel like everything in the NBA right now is earthquaked, and we will see some moves. Not as much as we'll see in the West, which we will get to. But no, I would say I'd be surprised. No, I'm not surprised. That's what I'm gonna say.
okay. So, like, the Magic with the injuries they've had, but yet such a good team. You don't see them maybe trying to add a piece now that some teams are starting to come to, understanding.
I mean, Orlando is an interesting example. I think the pieces that they would have to trade would be their like very defensive minded backup point guard, which is kind of a key to their whole identity here. So if they were to go ahead and make moves, they they could make some waves in the East, I guess. But I think more they should smartly look more long term when Ben is back and other players are healthy, and not idly throw pieces away for no reason.
Okay. And then and you don't think the Detroit Pistons on this what the hell's going on run, they should maybe look to solidify that spot they're in right now, which is 6, which I'm shocked by. I can't even tell you how shocked I am.
We went 4-6 last week and moved up a spot in the Eastern Conference. That's how bad the East is.
Well, I'm just saying, wouldn't it be time to maybe snatch a player and I don't know.
To be honest, it might actually go the other way around. The Lakers are looking for stuff, and we have a couple backup centers or backup wings. We could either, steal their best draft pick,
Or get
maybe
Bronny. You can maybe get Bronny.
maybe Dalton Neck, because how much have we said the Pistons need shooting in the last 5 years? So if Pistons can maybe trade Stewart for Necht, I think that's a win-win for everybody, but more for the Pistons.
But so you think within the next 48 hours there are a couple more teams in the East that could.
Yeah, especially with today's NBA, there has to be kind of a third wheel in most trades because of the salary and
Right.
everything. So
So
yeah,
stupid.
the East is going to get dragged in. East is going to get dragged into a few trades.
Okay.
Well, I don't think anything's going to make a difference. It's still going to be Celtics, Cavs. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't know anything you're saying.
maybe,
I don't, I'm like,
maybe,
what?
maybe Brooklyn.
I mean, maybe Knicks, Cavs, but I don't, the Celtics team you speak of, I'm surprised the Celtics didn't trade for somebody to figure out how to get past the Cavs. So just saying. All right,
I feel
7 points.
I
That's not
feel like
bad.
you
7 points. 7 points. You can have 7 fucking points, man. Take your 7 points and be happy. Thank you for giving me the answer I wanted with the Magic. That's all I was looking for. Long term, Benchero.
Did
I
you
thought
did you watch the Cavs Celtics game?
no. I know the Celtics pulled it off though.
Yeah, they were winning most of the game. I turned it off. I thought it was over.
So the Cavs are the ones that made the comeback to still lose then. All right.
Yep. Yep. Celtics were up big the whole game.
All right, here we go. Next question. Are the Bulls right in starting over? And just
yeah, yeah, absolutely. What are you gonna do with Zach Levine and who else they have on their team? Kobe White. No,
but the problem is they've just held on to Zach Levine for his whole career, just wasting his whole thing. I mean, it's just like
it's the same thing with the Penguins and Evgeny Malkin. They could have had traded him 5 years ago after our last Stanley Cup, had like shitloads of prospects and draft picks.
yeah.
And now I mean they did all right. The Bulls actually walked away with 3 firsters.
I
They're kind
understand that,
of
but what you said first is what the fuck have they been doing this? Why were they just with one player? We're just Zach Levine, he's gonna win this.
No, yeah, the Bulls' problem was the last 4 years, not what they just did. I agree. I mean,
Yeah.
Levine and DeRozan, they know each other from Chicago. They're back. It's weird. Everyone on Sacramento is from the Midwest, like Chicago or Indiana. It's a very weird, very weird conglomerate of Midwestern players in Sacramento. But yeah, no, Bulls did the right thing. They Vucevic, he'll be next. If he doesn't end up in LA, he will probably end up somewhere else.
So you think before Thursday, Bushevich will be no longer a
No,
Chicago
no.
Bull?
Yeah, he's gonna have to get his Polski dog somewhere else.
That's fine. They got him everywhere.
They got him everywhere.
And if they don't, somebody will open a shop up so he can get one there. So and
Absolutely.
he'll make it famous and sign autographs. It'll be great.
Nikolai, I've got your Polski
Yes.
dog.
Yes.
Exactly.
He'll do the commercial for it. All that'll be well.
Yeah,
Oh, well,
yeah.
then,
Good
yeah.
job, Bulls.
I mean, I'm going to give you 5 points because I think the Bulls should have done it 5 years ago.
Yeah, but that's not my fault.
Yeah, I know, but you still should have said this has been a long time coming.
Mm.
And Zach
You
Levine,
were looking for a
Zach
specific
Levine won
phrase.
his last dunk competition 5 years ago. And since then, some guy who gets signed every year after the dunk competition.
Mac McClung, baby.
Yeah, Mac. So I don't know. I'm just saying that, you know.
No, that's fair. Yeah, that doesn't affect anything in the East or anything in basketball. The Bulls trade. Hopefully, they draft some good guys,
It
and
does not affect the East at all.
yeah. Now they were tied with the Sixers. All it does is like guarantee the Sixers make the play-in tournament. That's all it basically does.
Pretty much. So,
Yep.
all right. Next question. Last question. Can the Cavs keep this first place run up for the whole year? You think Cavs can go from day one to day 82 and be the first place team the whole year?
Let's see here. Do I think they can go wire to wire?
Yeah.
Cleveland Cavaliers. When clearly, well, I'll give you this. Out of the top three teams in the East, Boston and the Knicks and the Cavaliers.
Okay, yeah. I thought you were
Uh,
gonna leave me out or
the
something.
the Boston Celtics have been easiest on their superstars, and I believe long term, the minutes that the Knicks and the Cavs are putting on their starters will wear them down a little bit. I think the Celtics probably end up with a one seed. Cavaliers a very close second, I believe. That might help the Knicks because they'll have to play down to the wire to see who gets that one seed. I think the Celtics will take it.
Okay, that's a
Just
very
depth,
good answer.
depth and minutes.
I did not think the Cavs could go from wire to wire.
I
It's a
don't think
long.
so. The Knicks are 8-2. I mean, honestly, the only blemish in the last couple of weeks was that TV game against the Lakers. Unfortunate loss.
I'm gonna accept that loss because pretty terrible loss to be honest with you. It's the only game
Yeah,
I actually saw a little of.
making LeBron look like a 28-year-old again.
I hate LeBron James.
All right, well, we'll get into his stuff soon enough. All
Uh,
right.
good, good job on that one. I'm gonna give you 9 points.
All right.
Yeah, because I don't think the Cavs can go wire to wire either. I'd like to see it happen. Not a lot of it doesn't happen often. So usually you have some change for first place somewhere along the line, for like a week or two, and then but
Yeah, exactly. Someone pulls away at the end. No, I
you
don't know.
know,
It's gonna be a battle. Yeah, I mean, like I said, the Knicks are playing better. Could be a three-way battle.
I'm hoping three-way battle. Mitchell Robinson, man. Mitchell Robinson, that's what we need back.
Yeah, you guys need to stay healthy. If the Cavs lose Garland or someone for a couple of weeks, they could lose some games. So we shall see. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right.
I'm ready.
You ready for your questions, my friend?
Yes.
All right, let's jump in it right away. Luka Doncic, third most points by any 25-year-old in the history of the NBA, has been traded to the Los Angeles Lakers for an old injured Anthony Davis. My question to you, man, what the fuck just happened?
Well, this is traditional Lakers. One day the Lakers don't have Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. The next day they do have Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Nobody knows how they got him. There was no discussions of trades. There was just now they have him. Many championships later. One day they don't have Kobe Bryant. Next day they do have Kobe Bryant. No discussions of trade, just happened. Same with Shaquille O'Neal. No discussion of trade, just happened. And now, without anybody knowing anything, probably one of the best players in the last 10 years is now a Laker. And he's how old? 25? So either he's going to drink himself unconscious in LA, which I know you can do that in Dallas too, and he still went to the finals. So, or
Why is he a known drinker? I didn't realize he was a party animal.
I believe he's a little bit of a partier. But
Nice.
still, the Lakers have done some stupid shit again to where now they have Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Kobe Bryant. Shit, you know what I mean? Like how, where, when, why? And for
Right?
nothing. For
I
nothing. Anthony Davis is a bum. A bum.
Hey,
He's
top five offense defense.
this year. This year is a healthy year for Anthony Davis.
I mean, nice move by the Lakers trading Anthony Davis when he's actually hasn't missed more than one game.
Great move.
Great move. No, I mean it's like there has to be something going on in Dallas, right? You don't trade away the person who's going to be the all-time possible points scorer in the NBA in one day.
They got nothing for somebody they should have got a whole king's ransom for.
Yeah, whole squad. Pistons would have sent them Oscar Thompson, Ron Holland, this year's first round, next year's first round. You want Kate Cunningham? You could have Kate Cunningham too. There you go. That's what the Pistons would give. That was ridiculous.
That's 5 players that are going
Yeah,
to play 1,000 more games than Anthony Davis.
right.
So I don't understand. Something's going on here. This is just typical Laker bullshit. That's all I
Yeah,
got to say.
yeah. Somehow the rich get richer, even though like no one else got to play the game.
Maybe
You gotta figure.
Jack Nicholas has something to do with this, or Nicholson has something to do with this. I don't know.
You know what? Jack gets you extra point.
Nice.
All right, give you an Ocho.
Cinco.
Yeah, so that's weird. I mean, I don't think I
Yeah,
have
I
any
didn't
questions.
understand it. I'm still speechless.
Yeah, I don't really have any questions about Dallas after that. I mean, they're happy. Their GM's just canned, right? He's just fired.
It's
Like,
one of the worst moves in the
first,
history of basketball.
first of all, how does the owner like allow this to happen? He's like, you know what? I'll let you do it as long as I get to fire you right away. I'm like, I don't get it. I don't.
Yeah. Wasn't Luka just in the finals?
He was in the finals. He carried Dallas to the finals in a year that no one thought Dallas could actually contend, let alone be in the finals.
So you're saying that most teams would kill to go to the finals. The Mavericks went to the finals on the basis of this guy's play and then traded him for some broken down center.
Oh yes, who's really excellent on his best days.
Who is amazing on his best days, but
You
on
know
his
what's
worst
weird
days,
though
he's
is
sitting on the bench.
like, all right, so this just came to me. Dallas has those two really young, pretty
Centers they
good
got from
centers, right?
Duke, and yeah,
So now they have three centers.
maybe they're going to put Anthony Davis at power forward and let him get back to
Ooh,
his wing status.
point guard. He used to point guard when he was in
He
high
used to
school.
point guard in high school.
Yeah, Anthony Davis point guard, Kyrie
Yeah.
shooting guard.
Shit, yeah. Can you see him bringing the ball up the court all the time?
You start running out 4 7-footers. We heard the twin towers. We got the quad
Quad
towers now.
towers. Quad
Woo!
tower.
All right,
All
Dallas
right.
going quad towers. I
And
see.
and Kyrie Irving.
And Kyrie, but yeah, Kyrie in the quads
Kyrie in the quads.
and doing some videos and shit. All right,
Shit,
all right.
yeah.
I feel like we
Great mug picture, with Kyrie in the front, arms
yeah.
folded.
Oh yeah, beautiful.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Question number 2. Fun fact: Victor Wembanyama is what, 20, 21 years old. He now has the most games in the history of NBA basketball with 5 3-pointers and 5 blocks in the same game. He owns that record. And the San Antonio Spurs have just traded for De'Aaron Fox, perennial all-star, Sacramento King hooker favorite. I mean, honestly, De'Aaron Fox and Victor Wembanyama, how fun can this be?
Good move by the Spurs, man. Popovich knows what he's doing.
He's in a hospital making deals.
Right.
Crazy man.
Listen, I like Fox. I like Wemby. I can't believe that, and I do believe that he owns that record already, since Minute Bull could not shoot a 3-pointer,
He made
and
3-1.
and Dikembe Mutombo, well, neither could he. So,
Right? If you'd
and
have told Olajuwon to do it, he would have. But he just didn't know that was a thing.
no, he had his own little thing.
Dream take.
Maybe Shaq out of stupidity in one game, maybe.
Nah, he's already done this like 5 times.
I know, but has anybody else done it?
I think like Oscar Robinson, maybe.
Oscar Robinson.
Nah, I don't know.
Sure, I could believe
It,
Oscar Robinson. I could see Moses Malone with 5 blocks and
I
5
was
three-pointers.
thinking like along the lines of like Garnett, Vince Carter, kind of like athletic 3
Charles
shooters.
Barkley. You think Charles got 5 blocks and 5 3-pointers maybe one time?
Hell no. He's taking that shit to the rack, baby.
Nice.
He's not. He doesn't shoot threes.
He had a game where he had some games where he shot from outside
He did in Phoenix,
in
but he
Phoenix.
wasn't blocking anybody's shot at that point.
No, I guess not. All right,
Yeah.
that's fine. Well, that's going to be his record forever. He's going to own that for the rest of his life.
I mean, he's going to put it so far out of reach. It's going to be Gretzky-esque how far that record is. Because he's going to do
I was
this.
going to
He's
say
going to
Brett
do this.
Favre,
What?
but yeah, it's fine.
I think the record's what, like, I should look that up. Stat guy, what's the record? Yeah,
Probably,
Wemby's going to do it 10 times a year.
probably.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's going to, well, if he already owns it at 5 and he does it 10 times a year.
All right. Re-question of the question. Harrison Barnes, Chris Paul, De'Aaron Fox, and Victor Wembanyama. Can the Spurs make some noise this year?
Sure. They've just added 25 points a game to their team.
And they still have Vassell and Keldon Johnson. They didn't really give up much in players. They got rid of Zach Collins, backup center.
He wasn't playing.
Not that much.
Well, hell no. The other kid's only 20 years old and gets 5 blocks and 5 3-pointers a game. Why would you fucking take him out the court? That's insane. He's got defense and offense. What are you worried about? All right. I don't think they can.
No
Not this
noise?
year. Not
All
this year.
right, no noise.
Not this year.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna make sure it's tied. So it's 4.
Nice.
We're gonna need a big third round here, buddy.
Oh,
All right,
that
question number
sucks.
3.
I need a 10.
Yep, you needed 10.
Well, I lost this one. That's fine.
Yeah, I needed a win, man. You're like 5-1-1. I needed a victory. All right. So question number 3. What color pants am I wearing?
I haven't seen your pants all night. This is the only view I get. You just fucking walk. I'm gonna go with purple.
Wrong. All right. 4th question for bonus points. Trade deadline, 48 hours away. There's big moves on the horizon. Like I said, it's a tremor, earthquake in the NBA. Who's making moves? Do the Warriors get Durant? Does Minnesota come out and I don't know. It was a Durant question. Durant, Paul George, Jimmy Butler. Who makes moves in the West? Focus on Durant.
Focus on Durant. Well, I think I think the Durant I think Durant goes back to the Warriors.
Oh no.
I think that he fit in well there.
We need tall people.
You need tall people. You want you want a championship with him, right?
He's tall.
He
Yeah.
is tall.
Just
And
one. We won him a championship. Let's get that straight.
okay. And I think Steph needs some shooting help and just somebody that is on his level on the team. And Kevin Durant needs to get out of Phoenix. I don't think anybody else wants him. I don't think anybody
Right.
else needs him. Honestly, I mean, who needs him more than the Warriors? Nobody.
All right. I wrote down 3 interesting spots.
Okay.
The Rockets, Minnesota, and the 76ers.
76ers.
Yeah, they just trade like Paul George and Maxey for Kevin Durant for no reason. We have Durant and Embiid. Let's take pictures.
Okay. Well, that's good reasoning for that. I'm not going to go with that one now.
Well, I mean, I didn't say all 3 were good ideas.
No. I like what would the Rockets? I don't like any of those because I think the Rockets got something really good going, and I don't think you need to bring in cancer and destroy the healthiness of this young team.
Sure, but they have so many assets. They could take the same team they have, basically, minus maybe like one dude, and then draft picks, and then add Kevin Durant as like, this is how we beat OKC kind of thing. Got to live in the moment, baby. Championship's available now, man.
No, it's not. Not for the Rockets because the Rockets
Kevin
are
Durant to
young.
the Pistons. Watch the fuck out, world. We're taking over.
Kevin Durant to the Pistons be taken over. When has Kevin Durant gone anywhere and taken over? New Jersey?
Ooh.
No. Phoenix? No.
Ooh, Brooklyn has enough picks to get Durant again. Does he want to go back to Brooklyn? Hell no.
I'm just saying, Durant's never gone anywhere other than the Warriors and won anything. And you just told me a second ago he didn't win you shit. Steph Curry, Draymond Green, and Klay Thompson did.
Correct.
So why am I taking Kevin Durant when he's never proven himself on his own?
Oh, it's so good though.
What a great shot, and but somewhere down the line, this guy just doesn't seem to.
He's the Josh Johnson of basketball.
Damn, I thought he was the Jim Kelly of hockey, but whatever.
All right. All
I
right. I
mean,
give you not enough points to win. I'm victorious.
just give me 8 at least.
I'll give you 7 just in case I did the math wrong.
No, you didn't do the math wrong, Dick.
Woo! Winner!
Winner, you finally got a win.
Man, I won like the first week and haven't won since.
It sucks.
That's all right. I mean, I should start winning more often. I do get slightly more sleep than you.
And we're doing basketball now, so
Yeah. All right. Everybody in the world. Oh, wait. Do I
yes.
have anything else to basketball? No. Next topic. All right. NHL. I thought I'd give a quick little update on what's going in the world of NHL. There's a cool thing coming. I don't know if you've heard. It's NHL 4 nations. We got Canada, United States, Finland, and Sweden. And we're taking all the best players in the NHL from those 4 teams. And we're going to go ahead and play a tournament where they all play each other. And then whoever has the best record out of those 4 teams after those 3 games plays in like a winner take all final. I'm assuming Sidney Crosby led Canada will be the champs. As far as Penguins are concerned, there's more Penguins on Sweden. So, I'll give Sweden a little. Go Sweden. And of course, I'm American, so go USA. I think they're obviously going to win. The Panthers, they have, I believe, Reinhardt is on the Canadian team with Crosby. And let's see here, Chichuk, one of obviously the mainstays on the American team. That'll be fun to watch him. Yeah, Crosby's gets to play with McKinnon and McDavid. I mean, imagine those 3 guys on the same line. It'd be redonkulous or recalculous, whichever way you want to say it. The rest of the hockey world is, trading. We still have a month in their trade deadline. Penguins made some trades. It's official. Penguins are tearing it down. I beg you, world, Twitter universe, someone trade Evgeny Malkin for me. I don't know how he actually do that on the social media thing, but trade him. Penguins are done. Same thing I'm doing with the Warriors. Keep your star. Keep Crosby. Keep Curry. Trade everybody else. Bring in new talent. Teach them how to win. And then that way, in 10 years, when Crosby and Curry come back in their little wheelchairs and canes, they could witness actual good teams instead of like Baron Davis Warriors or whatever. So that's my hockey. Oh yeah. Let's see here. Detroit and Edmonton are doing well. Vegas and Utah are not doing well.
What are we talking about?
We are moving on to the next topic, which is Scotty bitches about Dodgers stuff.
Oh no, I just read an article and I thought everybody should know this, that the Dodgers might be the most improved team this offseason. Let's move on. Next topic.
I wish I could throw my phone, but it's recording.
Well, you can't then.
Fair enough. All right. Well, that's all I had for that. We should move on to non-baseball stuff.
Well, you got a performer of the week?
I do actually. Rory McIlroy, second professional hole-in-one at Pebble Beach this weekend. He did win the tournament. Also, let's see here, fourth golfer ever to win at least one tournament 8 years in a row.
And we've just begun. We've only just begun.
So yeah, good job, Rory. He's my performer of the week.
White lace and promises. What's that? Yeah, go Rory. Rory's my man anyways. That's my golfer, so
yeah.
Good for Rory. I didn't even know Rory won. That's how much I'm working right now.
Morikawa's got the same problem, man. Our Cal Bear guy, Morikawa's starts out really strong. He has a lead after 2, and then he's in it after 3, and then no trophies.
No trophies.
Morikawa, pick it up, baby.
I know he feels no trophies.
Just
begun to live.
Can I say I'm going for a 3-peat?
promises. It's not a
Stop.
three-peat.
Sorry, Pat Riley. It's a freedom. Going for a
Three
freedom.
freedom. It's like freedom,
Freedom.
but freedom.
Freedom.
My performer of the week is Big Cat. Another 2020 game. He's fitting in quite nicely with the Knicks. I didn't
Who
think,
is this big cat you speak of?
the center guy for the Knicks likes to shoot 3-pointers.
Is he a cartoon like in the Paula Abdul video?
Fuck yeah, he is. He takes 2 steps forward. He takes 2 steps back.
That's not what
Opposites
you want as a
attract.
Knicks
That's
fan,
how we're
man.
doing it. So that's how we're doing it.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
What are you excited for next week? Well, I
Oh,
mean,
Good Time Tavern, pulled pork, antipasta. We got the games on the TVs. I watched the Super Mario Brothers. Yeah, it was kind of funny. Charlie Day from Always Sunny was in it. But yeah, I'm looking forward to Super Bowl, man.
are you
You?
excited for the commercials at all in the Super Bowl?
Nah, I'm usually tending to the charcoal during the intermissions. So I always miss the commercials. I'll watch
You
them
know,
on YouTube later. Right after watch the FB and Goob show, I'll watch the commercials on YouTube.
the only problem is you can almost see them before the Super Bowl now. It used to be so much better back in the day. You never saw anything and they were part of it, and the Budweiser horses and blah 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 blah.
Oh man, if we could have, yeah, the Bud Bowl. The first Bud Bowl was
First
the
Bud
most
Bowl was awesome.
amazing thing I have ever seen in my life.
It was pretty cool actually. Yeah, we don't get that's it's just different now. It's
And it was
it's
just this. Bum, 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 bum,
yeah,
bum,
right?
bum, 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 touchdown! Bud
Yeah,
Bowl!
right. It was
Sponsored
actually
by Angry
brilliant.
Orchard at the Good Time Time.
Yeah, we don't have that anymore. So I'm not so much excited. I'm excited for the Super Bowl just because let's just get it over with and be done so we can get it started back to
Mock
starting
draft
again.
time, baby. It's NFL mock draft
Yeah,
time. We
right.
don't
Let's
care
get the
about
Super
Super
Bowl
Bowl.
over with so we can do mock drafts and get the draft done and do training camp and get to October and start this shit over again. It's the only way it happens. It's sad that usually you want to like live forever and not have life speed up too much, but yet you want to get to every football season, which means time must speed up. So, with that being said, I'm FB.
Peace. I'm the Goob.
Later, fuckers.